Welcome back to The Express at UBC for Storm the Wall. You swim, sprint, bike, run, and then you tackle the wall. It can be done as a relay team or as an individual. Yeah, for our next competitor, it's her final year for Storm the Wall, and she's going out with a big bang.
Shoulder, and 1, 2, 3.
For Misha Cole, storming the wall is nothing new. But it's the first time the fourth-year human kinetics student will be doing it as an Iron Woman.
This year I wanted to do the Iron Woman category just because I was in my fourth year. I thought, you know, this will be a good little individual challenge, something to top off my university. The Iron Woman category basically consists of doing the entire course by yourself and then having one person help you over the wall. So I'll be doing the swim, the sprint, the bike, and the long run all by myself. And then Carter will be my wall person, and he helps boost me over the wall.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm her base. What I do is I go up against the wall, she climbs up me, and then I boost her feet up, and from then on it's totally up to her. She's hanging there, and I give her a little bit of boost from her feet, but she has to get that leg up and over. And ready, 1, 2, 3.
And believe it or not, there was a time that Misha was thinking of trading Carter in.
She tried to switch me out for another taller friend, but I wouldn't let her, so.
I'm glad I stuck with him. I figured it would be fun I wanted to do it with him all along, so the fact that it worked out and I could actually get over the wall with him is awesome, so I wouldn't trade him in at this point.
While Carter can't help her for the whole race, Misha has to do the run, bike, and swim all on her own. That means hours of training.
I have been swimming a little bit more. I would say that's probably going to be my weakest leg, so I've been trying to get in the pool a little bit more.
So does Misha think her studies in human kinetics give her a competitive advantage?
Knowing how to sort of maximize my swim stroke, or what's going to work a little bit better, and then why certain techniques on the wall in terms of why I can't just shove myself over, a little bit of lack of strength and stuff, that probably helps a little bit.
She's just an all-around awesome girl. She's a great athlete. I don't think she'll have any problem with the rest of the race, and as long as I can hold up my part, I think she'll definitely be able to get over.
I'm Erin Shaw in Vancouver for The Express.
Ready? You got it? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Misha and Carter met in first-year residence here at UBC, and just in case you're wondering, they're not an item, they're just really good friends. Now, friendship is a big part of Storm the Wall, and so is teamwork. But what makes a good team? Well, as Tim Chung shows us, selflessness, positivity, and some really great outfits.
It's all for one and one for all. Unless you're a super Iron Man or woman, storming the wall is a group effort. And today, UBC students are getting a crash course in teamwork.
Yeah, in a way, you know, just kind of like teamwork, trying to deal with whatever circumstances may come and kind of move on from there, so.
What else makes a good team? Knowing your strengths and weaknesses. For some co-rec groups like the Squiggles, that means girls have to trust the guys.
I'm just going to try and let the guys throw me over because I'm not very strong, but I can get over quick, I think.
And in the heat of this competition, you're only as strong as your weakest link, so making sacrifices for the greater good is key. Just ask the guys on this team.
My teammate actually stepped on my groin, so apart from that, not too bad. So.
Ouch!
Yeah.
How did that happen?
She missed, so.
It was like a little weight pushed into one point on my shoulder, but it was all right. It looked painful, but it was just to help, I don't know, focus my energy into helping them, I guess.
Uniformity is also important. Take the Karate Kids who did everything in their gi.
Thought I was going to be the cyclist, but then I was the swimmer.
So you had to adapt.
So I had to adapt very quickly. So I took off the top of this and then just took off my shoes and then just swam in the gi pants. It was awesome. It felt so good.
Other teams wore their spirit on their legs.
We like to match. We like to look out all out, you know, storm spirit. And also when you're running from the pool or the sprint, you want to know where your teammates are, and if you have the same outfit, then it's easier to spot them.
And the final lesson in teamwork here is positivity, because in a heated game of winners and losers, you sometimes have to remind each other to have fun.
Really support each other, cheer each other on, get each other pumped up, and it just kind of boosts everyone's adrenaline and morale and everything, so it's fun.
I'm Tim Chung at UBC for The Express.
There are thousands of students that form teams to participate, and they get really creative with their names as well. Things like, I thought this was the knitting club, elbows up, and save a horse, climb a wall. You're watching The Express, and we have more from UBC at Storm the Wall up next.
This is scary. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, so you're going to have to coach me through it.
Okay, deep breaths.
After the break, my scaredy cat version of storming.
Count to 3.
So if we put Caitlin down for 2 hours.
The volunteers that make this event matter.
There's no way you could run Storm the Wall without student volunteers.
The Express. This is your local voice.
I've got Linda here. She's here for her shift at 2.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio, loungehairstudio.com.
Today's generation of young people spend the least amount of time outside of any generation in human history. We need to have children out, we need to have people out in order to see the world around that allows us to live. I think something like the Sea to Sky Trail is the epitome of what we need to get people back out into the real world, to see nature as it can be, and something that we are a part of and that we must fight to protect.
Welcome back to The Express for UBC's Storm the Wall. Well, I didn't swim, sprint, bike, or run, but somehow I still have to challenge myself on the wall.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, okay, I'm only 5 feet tall, and how tall is the wall?
It's just 12 feet. You got this.
Just 12 feet.
This is scary. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, so you're going to have to coach me through it.
Okay, deep breaths. We've got Pam and Steph here. They're going to be your bases.
Okay.
You're in good hands.
High-fiving.
All right, are you ready for this?
Hopefully I'm less awkward on the wall. Yes, okay. Tell me what to do.
Start with your left foot. Get it as far up her hip there as you can.
So dirty.
Here's now the right foot up there. Now lean into the wall. We're going to count to 3. Okay. Brendan's got your back.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Reach for that wall. 3, go. They're going to pull you up. Okay. Nice work.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh. No, he's stuck on the wall. Okay. Oh my god.
I'm still totally shaking. It was pretty crazy fun though, and of course I couldn't have done it without the help of the big team getting me over the wall. All volunteers at this event, 170 that make Storm the Wall happen. Some glamorous jobs and some not so much.
So if we put Caitlin down for 2 hours at lap and then put Monica up there for the last hour?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Behind UBC's Storm the Wall event are 170 volunteers. And organizing those volunteers are 2 very dedicated staffing coordinators.
See how busy the heats are and see if we can pull a wall spotter and throw it up at cycle check.
We need such a large number because it is a 6-day event and it's an all-day event every day. It runs from about 10 to 4 every day. So with everyone, changing schedules, we need these numbers so that we've got every shift covered.
Hey Emma, so you're up at cycle today, so if you want to head right up, check in with Tom and he'll let you know what you need to do. Great.
There's no way you could run Storm the Wall without student volunteers.
Yeah, maybe we can pull 11 over. Just have to make sure we have our first aid wall spot.
There's no way we could have a budget to pay people to come out to do this, so it's completely reliant on them to make sure that it happens.
Okay. We've got you up at cycle check today. Awesome. So if you want to head up to Cycletrans, you can check in with Tom and he'll tell you everything you need to about your shift.
Can you hold my bag?
Yeah, totally.
This is the operations tent.
And here's your radio.
So this is where all the staffing kind of takes place. So all of our staff, when they get here in the morning, they check in with us. We send them off to where they need to be.
I've got Linda here. She's here for her shift at 2 for position 5. Do you need her up there?
It's just a really way to get involved, a good way to get involved with everyone, and it looks a lot of fun. And now I'm thinking I might want to actually participate in it next year, just getting to see behind the scenes how it comes together.
Yeah, it's 5. You have 4 to go.
The best way is to go around the way you came in.
It's an amazing experience. It's a ton of fun.
So that way go down on the right-hand side.
We're putting something on for our university of 40,000 people that everyone knows about it, even if they don't compete in it, and to see people sitting on the knoll, watching people try to storm over that wall, and then at the end of the day being like, you know what, we just put 3,500 participants through this thing that we created from nothing. So it's pretty cool.
As a staffing coordinator, I think the most exciting part is just seeing how keen everyone is. And you know, it's a volunteer position, they're giving up their valuable time, but to see how excited they are when they're out on the course and just like they're cheering on participants, they're always staying positive. It's so inspiring to see that. And to see that we've got 170 people that came out to do that for us is just amazing.
In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
UBC Rec is always looking for volunteers, and they hold lots of great events throughout the year. You can get more information at the UBC Rec website on both volunteering and the upcoming events. And for other ways to stay active in the community, we've got today's Express Spotlight. Continue in the spirit of running with Canada's best community run that takes place in Vancouver on April 17th. The Shaw Mini Sun Run is a 2.5-kilometer course, perfect for kids and those who prefer the shorter course. If biking's more your thing, take a scenic bike ride and enjoy a cultural experience. Bike the Blossoms provides a perfect way to see the natural beauty of the best of Vancouver's cherry blossom neighborhoods. Or check out this climbing event. Climbers of all levels are welcome to climb till you drop, or till everyone has worked up an appetite for eats at Foundation on Main Street. Today is the last day for UBC's Storm the Wall. I'm Johanna Ward, and on behalf of all of us on The Express, thanks so much for watching our special, and we'll see you next time.